Most modern sports were engineered in boardrooms or prep schools, but hockey was born from something much older, a primal, universal human impulse to grab a stick and strike an object across the dirt. The earliest evidence of this urge actually dates back over 4 millennia. Ancient Egyptian wall carvings show people playing organized, competitive games with curved sticks and leather balls long before the pyramids were finished. Centuries later, the game migrated across the Mediterranean. This stone relief from ancient Greece, around 600 BCE, shows athletes playing a variation called karatizan. Notice the unmistakable curve of those horn-shaped sticks as the two central figures contest the ball. But how did this unwritten ancient pastime survive the collapse of the umpires that played it, to eventually become one of the most highly regulated centerpieces of the modern Olympic Games? The answer reveals that hockey is a living artifact of human civilization, a game that constantly adapted its shape, surface, and rules to outlast the very empires that gave it life. Roman soldiers adopted these games, marching them out of the Mediterranean and across Europe. As the empire collapsed, the sport fractured into distinct variations. The English played bandy, the Irish developed hurling, and the French played hockey, which gave the modern sport its name. The sport stayed in this fragmented state until the 19th century. During the Industrial Revolution, British schools began demanding order, structure, and physical discipline for their students. That demand led to the first official rules, published by the Hockey Association in 1886. They stripped away the medieval chaos by locking in 11-player teams, fixing the field dimensions, and standardizing the size of the goal. This codified version rapidly gained international legitimacy.
By the early 20th century, hockey had made its official Olympic debut, played here on a massive, formalized scale, far removed from its ancient roots. By standardizing the rules, the British transformed a chaotic regional pastime into an exportable product ready for global distribution. And the British Empire happened to have the largest distribution network in human history, pushing this standardized game out to colonies across the globe. In the late 19th century, British Army regiments brought their hockey sticks to India. Indian players rapidly mastered the game, elevating the skill ceiling far beyond the capabilities of the officers who introduced it. Nobody embodied this mastery like Dhyan. Known as the Wizard of Hockey, notice his relaxed posture and precise grip on the wooden stick. His uncanny ball control on natural grass absolutely stunned the international community. This timeline visualizes the distribution of Olympic gold medals throughout the 20th century. Between 1928 and 1980, India secured 8 gold medals. Look at this cluster here, an unbroken consecutive streak of Olympic victories spanning almost 30 years, from 1928 through 1956. These victories turned a colonial import into a source of national identity, proving India's total mastery over a sport once used by the British for cultural instruction. In the 1970s, material science altered the game again. International governing bodies began replacing natural grass with artificial turf to standardize tournament play. Look at this comparison. On natural grass, the ball decelerates as it hits bumps and divots, but on synthetic turf, friction drops. The ball travels at high speed on a perfectly straight trajectory, increasing the pace and passing accuracy. That new velocity demanded an evolution in equipment. Players traded heavy wooden sticks for lightweight carbon fiber. And as you see on this modern goalkeeper, athletes require thick engineered body armor and specialized helmets to protect against high-velocity impacts. Today, hockey is a technical, precision-engineered sport played in over 100 countries, often under the floodlights of massive arenas with stark blue synthetic pitches. It looks completely alien compared to the dirt fields of antiquity. Yet the fundamental mechanics, running, tracking a sphere, swinging a curved stick, haven't changed in 4,000 years. Every time a carbon fiber stick strikes a synthetic ball today, it echoes an unbroken human tradition. It proves that our simplest, ancient impulses can adapt, evolve, and ultimately conquer the modern world stage.